Hi, I'm Stephanie and this is my home, the 16th century Chateau de Lalande. Lalande was owned for hundreds of years by a family of marquises who were at the heart of French royal life. One of them even had the honour of being sent by King Louis XV to greet Marie Antoinette on her arrival in France. But, far from being a stuffy museum, this chateau is a living home. I live here all the time and am regularly joined by my mother, my family, my friends, and wonderful volunteers from all over the world who help me to lovingly restore this historic home. Welcome to Lalande, a chateau filled with life, love, and laughter. It's not my favourite start to the day, but it is COVID test day because we're going to go and visit a chateau in a couple of days' time. I cannot wait, and I'll be going with Marie and Natty and Philip. So all four of us have our appointment with the nurse downstairs. How was it, Marie?
It was more in here than in here. It was very comfortable here, very uncomfortable here. Not the worst one I've had.
Well, Nick Larkin always says, bracing always feels good to start the day with a good COVID test. It's really sweet because he's taught Antoine to say it too. Oh. You're up next. We just love this.
Become a routine, hasn't it? It's another day at Lalande during the pandemic.
I can see who already made it.
The people who were sniffing.
Crying.
Thank you. Merci. Always fun. Bracing, hey Nick, bracing.
It's the hay fever, I think.
It's just an excellent way to really clear the nasal passages to start the day.
That's what I think. Super fun.
Think of the holiday.
I'm crying it with joy. She went deep. Natalia?
Big excitement. I'm now leaving the chateau. We've been invited to a local chateau, which is only 20 minutes from here. It's stunningly beautiful. We're going to meet the owner, and I'm really happy to show you this place because I've known it for a few years and it has a very exciting history. Here we are. You can see those towers.
Look at the little vegetable garden there.
Their gardens are spectacular.
It's beautiful. See in the middle?
It's stunningly beautiful. I've been here before because obviously we had a lot of concerts in the past before COVID, and a few years ago there were a series of concerts at Lalande, in a local abbey, and at this chateau, and all of the musicians stayed at Lalande, and so we came to the various chateaus for the concert and we came here, and I met the owner then, and now we're going to meet his wife. I'm very excited because this is a true medieval fortress. It's spectacularly beautiful. And it is here that Cesare Borgia, who many of you might know from the Netflix series The Borgias, abandoned his wife. So, very exciting history. In fact, she's buried just in that church over there. And I wish you were all here with us because what you can't see from these images is there's this smell of wood smoke in the air, which is really welcoming and warming. Best doorbell ever. I'm slightly in shock. We have just had the best afternoon. We had a tour of the entire chateau, but the great news for all of you is that we've been invited to go back and we'll be able to make a special video there for all of you. It is stunning. We were speaking to the chatelaine, who is just great fun, really amazing. And her husband, who wasn't here this time, absolutely loves history and he knows so much about the history of this area. And they were able to tell me, that those of you who've seen the story of the Chaîne du Not near the chateau, I made a video about it, which I'll put a link to. One of the neighbours of the Chateau de Lalande was actually murdered. A local lord was murdered back in the 13th century, I think. And his widow married the Lord of Lalande. And the Lord of Lalande pursued the murderer through the courts to get justice. The murderer was called Hugues de Chamboran. That's all I knew of the story. But apparently, Hugues de Chambourin also kidnapped and married the daughter of the lord of the chateau we've just been to. So there's a big link between our two chateaux. And it's incredible to think that it's also a Borgia chateau. The wife of Cesare Borgia lived there. Our neighbours are basically the Borgias. And I actually can't describe how incredible it is to live in a country with such a long recorded history, because to be able to go and visit our neighbours and discover these links between our homes from the 1200s, it's so special. There aren't many places in the world where this is possible. I feel as though we're part of a long, never-ending story. It's quite humbling, actually. You may be able to see there's a little bit of activity behind me. Philip is getting ready for a bread making tutorial from Michael. You're actually already eating bread, and we already have bread. See, Exhibit A, we have amazing bread in France. So Michael, you've got to prove to us that the bread you make is worthy of being actually made and better than going to the boulangerie.
Okay.
Yeah?
Challenge
That's a
accepted.
challenge.
I'm curious.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to film a little bit of what they're getting up to, but for any of you who are my patrons, tomorrow's patron video will be the entire tutorial. So whatever happens in the next, hour, you will get to see.
You don't sound very confident. Is that in me or in Michael? Because Michael's proven his worth, so I'm presuming that's...
Well, we don't know how good he is at teaching, so that's...
Yeah, I have my doubts. I'm just
Okay.
looking forward to it. Will there be bread for me to eat at the end of it?
I mean,
hope
you're
so.
holding bread in a way.
Will I have to turn to this bread, or will I be able
hope
to eat it? Good luck. May the tutorial begin.
Da-da-da.
There's always like a balance between the wet components and the dry components. So your wet pieces are your water, your dry bits are your flour and your salt. And your start is kind of like a bit of both. And you want to have, I think it's like 70%, 77% wet to dry. And you can change that percentage. So that depends on how you want to make it. That's going to be a personal choice. So it's roughly around there.
I think for me will be whatever happens.
So we're going to start off with we're going to make quite a small loaf, going to be about this big. So this is an ideal 4-person loaf.
Okay.
2-person in this house.
Yes.
What you're going to do is you're going to like grab a bit
Yeah.
and pull it over into the middle.
Okay.
And you're going to go around the bowl, grabbing and pulling into the middle. So just
Okay.
basically grab and fold into the middle.
Oh, this feels really weird. Pull it up and in the middle.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
And then just rotate the bowl and just keep doing that. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to get it into like a ball.
Okay.
So we'll show you how to do a fold. Yes, please. So this is a roll fold. So you get your hands together and you put them behind the dough, and you're basically just rolling it forward and slapping it down again. Same position.
Turning it 90
And
degrees.
and you're just going to keep doing this until you've got like a smoother surface as you can get. Just getting it a bit tighter. So pop it in. Oh dear. And, put the lid on, and it should have gotten a little bit nicer than that.
Yes. So in 35 minutes we'll have bread.
No.
Oh. There are more stages?
After 35, we take the lid off to get some browning on the outside,
Yes.
and then we let it rest for another half an hour at least, and then we can have it.
So I'm going to say like an hour.
Now this is a beautiful sight. Something very exciting is happening, isn't it? Do you want to tell the world what is happening?
Well, I'm getting my hair colored, but it will be what? And it will be.
We're doing
how
a
do you say?
balayage,
Voilà.
so it's easy on the roots.
So a very
Like the
gentle
regrowth, yeah.
blonde.
Exactly.
It's going to be beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen you with your hair coloured before.
No, I only had like fairly faint highlights, but yeah, that's new. It's the
It's so exciting.
post-COVID time.
Yes.
I need
Annalise,
a change.
yeah, I think everyone needs a change.
Yeah.
Yes, and Annalise, you are truly the chateau hairdresser.
I love it,
everyone,
thank you.
everyone is going to you now.
It's I love it actually.
We love it.
I love that I can spread a little hair joy around.
Spread a little beauty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the address have been closed in Belgium for most of the lockdown, so
Yes.
there was no way. So the whole family is actually going to get through Annalise's house today.
So when
time.
it's revealed, you'll be able to come and play with Playmobil. With
Oh,
beautiful hair.
Are we doing it today?
If
With
that's okay.
unpacking.
Yes. We actually thought we'd set this room up
Yeah.
and then make a Playmobil village from the
Wow.
table.
Oh, that sounds epic.
Happy to do that?
Yes.
Thank you. We may need your help.
Do you want to take back your bread?
Sure.
Oh, this is the moment I've been waiting for, and the smell in the kitchen is just insane.
Smells amazing.
But it looks so good. Well, I don't know about you two, but this is the moment I've been waiting for all along.
Would you like some tea?
I would love some tea. Why, thank you so much. Thank you very much. It's very pretty, which I think is half the enjoyment.
And some pineapple juice.
You're having it in a teacup.
I mean, just
You want
for
to
the
join
fun
in?
of it. Yeah.
Could you please do the honours?
Well, I think Philip should. It's
Should I?
yeah. You did all the hard work on it.
Oh, it's crispy. It's definitely crispy.
So the crispy crust is quite a nice thing. It's the sugars from inside kind of get leached to the top and they get caramelized.
That looks so good. I've done a little buttering of
Ooh.
marvellously doorstep-like slices.
It's good flavour.
This is so good.
So do you need to resort to the bread that's behind you?
No,
No?
this is better. You've done it.
Well, he's done it.
Well,
You've done it.
we've done it. Most of you.
I think we might have created a monster though, Philip. She might expect this more often.
Oh, I'm the monster. I can't go back to the way things used to be.
Well, you've got the video now. You can do it yourself.
It's so,
Bon
so
appétit.
delicious. Bon appetit. You look absolutely beautiful. I love it. I really love it. Let's see the back. It's stunning.
And me too.
And Antoine.
Super.
I'm really happy. Thank you so
You're
much.
very
Annalise.
welcome.
It's wonderful.
I said
It's
she needs to wear that dress all the time now.
yeah.
It just compliments
I know. I love the
the warm
dress.
natural. It's stunning, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a print from V&A. They took the print from a V&A costume and they made it's made in the UK. It's a dress from People Tree. It's a brand from the UK. It's all organic cotton done like sustainably.
It's
and
gorgeous.
with the V&A print. I love it
Yeah.
so much.
I love it. And your hair looks amazing with it.
Ta-ta!
And do you know what I think we should do to celebrate that hair?
No.
I think we should play with Playmobil. This is one of the best afternoons of my life. It's like Christmas in here.
Wow.
Davy, would you like to explain to everyone what is going on?
Explain. Okay. Well, I had a couple of the rooms of the mansion that Steph also has, and we played with them when I was smaller. But when I got a bit bigger, I got in a collection rush, and I wanted to complete the entire collection. So I bought all the things I was missing.
So it's the entire 1980s Playmobil. Is it the 1911 series it was called or something?
Belle Epoque.
The
yeah.
Belle Epoque, the Belle Epoque series. And it's so beautiful. And Davy saw that I had received the mansion for Christmas, the vintage 1980s one, and said, well, I have some more Playmobil. Would you like it? He didn't tell me he had... I had no idea, Davy. I thought you had the expansion floor. That's what you mentioned.
Ah,
I
do.
thought that's what was coming.
I need to take a picture of this for my cousine.
That's
This-
the key.
Oh, this is crazy. So we are going to have...
This is the Buckingham Palace style entrance to the gate.
We're going to have a Playmobil afternoon. Yay. Oh. Do you want to see Sherlock Holmes and a cook, Nikki?
Noble lady.
Sherlock Holmes and a cook.
One of the many children with a pram.
Look at this. It's for real.
Did I tell you that I used to collect the Playmobil magazines? Because I couldn't find all of this.
Yes.
In the
These are
floor.
all spare parts.
So this is really tragic because I always wanted the mansion. I never had it. You always wanted the mansion. You never had it.
I never had
You
the
got-
mansion either, but I
You
had.
got it yourself. You got everything.
Yeah.
And Philip couldn't get the mansion, so collected the brochures for the set. So you know each of these pieces intimately, but have never had them.
No.
So Philip and I had a lot of fun on Christmas Day building my Playmobil mansion. Both of our childhood dreams coming true, I think, at that point. But this.
I think this is one of the examples of where the white terrace set was later reinvented, and this is
This is the later
the
set.
second generation.
I
yeah.
prefer that one over the original one.
Yeah, now.
Because the original lady.
But the white one is here as well. I just can't see the box.
No, I'm just loving the fact that the two of you know that this is the second iteration of the terrace
No,
set.
because I know because that one's got a barbecue, and the other lady has got a green dress with a hat with a green ribbon.
You're serious?
I don't know.
I think it might be here.
Is it here?
I know.
You were right. He knew that it was a woman in a green dress with a hat.
Because I remember this set.
But I think, yes, you've just handed me my favourite one. And the milliner. Oh, the oak tree. I love it, Antoine. Antoine's got an oak tree.
I like the car.
We've got the car. Davy.
Wow,
Printed it
that's
out
so
and then
nice.
That's
put it in the box. Yeah.
incredible. I had Playmobil before. I never had
No, so many.
so many.
None of us except for Davy ever had so many.
But most of them I didn't play with. I just bought them to complete the collection.
Oh,
This one is one I got for free. I don't know why they added it to it because it's in quite a different style.
Yes, but look how much you bought from these people, Davy. I mean, I can understand why they gave you something for free.
I didn't buy it in one go.
I cannot believe that four of the people in this room, this was their dream as a child.
Yes.
We've really found each other at Lalande. I think we need to start building, Antoine, don't you?
oh yeah.
I love this one with the guy waiting with flowers for the girl or guy.
So
Oh no,
nice.
girl.
It's very much as she turned up.
He's in love with that one.
The one from the terrace. We're going to be able to reunite them.
So these are the things that I collected.
And this is what you would spend your time looking at. All of your dreams are coming true, Philip. Because of this man.
Yes. If it would only be that easy to wallpaper an entire floor in one go.
I absolutely wish it were.
Yeah.
I'm just very distracted by the fact that Davy made the digital version of all of the plans.
Yeah, you could download them from the
Yes.
website of Playmobil. So I just put them all together on a CD.
You must have been the most adorable child.
I don't know, I was a big nerd, probably.
So were we all.
Yeah.
This is the interim moment. Davy and Philip have single-handedly been working on the mansion. I have dealt with railings, carriages, front area I haven't quite finished yet. I'm also dealing with the wedding party and Marie. Ta-ta! We have the whole market.
The city.
Oh wow.
It's so good. It's so good. And we're still not there yet.
No.
Still quite a lot to go. We have a new addition. Michael just couldn't stay away in the end.
So he is painting him, and he's painting him. It's a sort of circle of like.
Except it looks
Yeah,
more as though he's painting the house. Like what you're doing there, though.
Marie.
They're both painted the same.
Oh, I see. The same very popular red barn in the art movement of the day.
Yes.
They call themselves the School of the Red Barn. How are the men doing over on Pavilion Corner?
Oh, that's purely Davy.
That's pretty
The
exciting.
roof is being difficult.
You need a hand or?
Well, it's just a matter of pushing hard enough. It's
Michael, could you explain what you've done over
Oh,
here?
yes. So, this is the pram racing track. These are the spectators, and they're lined up on the grid, and they're all about to go. He's a bit eager.
Do you think that's the winner?
Yeah, she's looking at the competition on the side. I don't think she stands much of a chance. She's like giving it the one-handed. Like,
Not focused. Right, the two gentlemen responsible for the house and its decor.
Up, down?
At the top, we start with a master bedroom.
Yes.
No, I don't think we do. I think we start with the laundry.
I did put it on the
And the stork, who, judging by the pram race, has been working overtime.
Okay.
So, master bedroom.
Yeah.
Very nice. Then, what do we have?
Grandfather's study.
Lovely. And the bathroom.
Yes.
And then,
Baby's room.
oh, how sweet.
And
On both sides?
Yeah, and the children's nursery next to it.
And outside on this level, we have the conservatory furniture.
A lovely terrace.
Lovely terrace, sorry, I called it the conservatory. But actually, that's down here, which has the dining set in it.
Yep.
Then there's the sitting room.
About to have afternoon tea, I might add.
Oh, yes, so they are. Maid's
And a
busy.
piano.
And here,
We have the working part of the house.
the kitchen. It's all happening in the kitchen.
Yes, I think the cook is preparing the wedding buffet.
And then, yes, there is a wedding buffet. I do need to let everyone know there's a wedding buffet going on. I set this up. What we have is one happy couple. There is actually another happy couple coming to join them. It's a double wedding. There's Michael Potts, the photographer. There's the car that they're going to be leaving in later. And we have operatic singers with musicians.
What are you singing again? Do the first?
Yes, I think they're singing Lacme. Flower duet. There's the wedding cake. Obviously the famous pram race. But if we go this way, we have Davy's pavilion.
Yeah.
With more modern furniture. The slightly later incarnation of the terrace.
Yeah, indeed. With a nice flowered screen so that they have a bit of privacy.
Very nice. And if it rains, they can go inside.
Absolutely.
This is the birthday party. But I do feel a bit anxious. I feel as though most of the children from the birthday party are now taking part in the pram race because it's a bit quiet over
Quite
here.
a few have left, I think.
Yes.
But at least it's safe because I've got quite a few gendarmes walking around.
Yeah, the gendarmes, where are they?
There's some,
Oh yes, there's a gendarme here. In fact, we've got the cavalry. Flower stall. Livestock. There's the pigs coming to market. Fruit and vegetables well stocked with garlic. Fish stall. I didn't even notice the fishmonger.
And look,
Sherlock
Sherlock
Holmes.
Holmes.
He's inspecting the tree. He thinks that there might be a clue there. Then we have the flowers. This is sort of lady end of the market. That's the exclusive end for flowers, jewellery and hats. And over here, in front of the house, we have the next wedding party arriving, just crossing with another carriage on their way. Actually, they're coming as guests. These people don't know what's going on, actually. They just think there's a lot happening and let's just hang out here and check it out. And of course, the art corner. A lot of artists have come to capture the big day, but he's got confused and started drawing flowers instead. I think everyone was holding him up. It's beautiful. It's exquisite. Now we've just got to put it all away again in the correct boxes.
What? No. No, we are. This is staying.
Forever.
Yes.
the list on.
Nice try, Antoine. Nice try.
I've never seen it all together.
That I can't believe either. You've never seen it all out at the same time.
No, I don't think we had room to put it all out at the same time.
It's truly glorious. What's your favourite bit?
I think the house.
Yes, the house is the best.
Races.
No, they're good, Michael. They are good. But I feel that health and safety hasn't been thought through. They're racing towards a chasm. Marie and Antoine are showing his grandparents the entire Playmobil set. Big excitement in the house, Davy. Huge. Michael is cooking tonight's meal, and it sounds pretty exciting. Can you tell us what we're having?
Well, we're doing a sort of Eastern Mediterranean theme dinner.
Very berrichon.
Hopefully, we'll have flatbread, we'll have hummus, we'll have tzatziki, we'll have baba ganoush. We're having chicken Slovakia.
Oh, I don't know what that is, but oh.
We had it when we went to Rhodes.
Oh my
It's
goodness,
like-
we ate so well there.
Yeah.
This is incredible. Not only your amazing bread, but all of this.
Oh, we're going to have bread as well.
You put bread in as well?
But I'm going to try and make flatbread with sourdough. So I've been growing the little mites over there. These are the ones that Philip and I were working on, and you can see how much they've grown. And
This is your starter.
I've split it into multiple starters because I need about 700 grams of sourdough starter just for the flatbreads.
Why would they be flat if they've got starter in?
That we don't know. It's also going to have baking powder in it.
We just don't know. We don't know what's happening.
Quite excited.
It's madness.
Madness. And then for tonight, we're going to have a cocktail which was invented in Cairo called the Suffering Bastard, invented in the Shepherdess Hotel in Cairo.
You really need to spend a lot more time here, Michael. This is really fun. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
I'm going to go and film Cadeau. And
Enjoy.
it's good to know that you are in the kitchen. In the meantime, pop in and see us from time to time.
Will do.
We're halfway through filming Cadeau. I thought I'd come for a quick update.
Halfway?
Yes.
I thought you still had hours to go.
Speed up. Ooh,
There you go,
what's
try
that? Hummus.
Hummus. It's got a bit of a kick.
Are you sure that's... I mean, you said that it was chickpea paste.
Yes.
Hummus, but I think it was just garlic paste.
Yes, it's a bit garlicky.
Oh, it's good. It's really good.
Yeah?
That's way better.
Good.
Right, well, I'll just go and breathe over from next door.
Yes,
Thanks
yes.
for that.
Well, this is Ruth's invention.
Whoa. Oh, that looks good. Are these the lamb puffs?
Yes, only there's no lamb in Croissant Sauvage.
No, in fact, you can't really buy minced lamb here.
Yeah.
I've tried so many times. So they're beef puffs.
Yes.
The puff of the beef. Oh, they look good. Look at that with onion. I
So
am
we're going to glaze
so
those
hungry.
with some egg and put them in just before we go. And I am starting to make the flatbreads. I also have this, which is a genius invention. Also another one of Ruth's dishes.
Oh,
Wait till this goes in. This will turn into something quite
I
surprising.
cannot wait.
She got that recipe from TikTok. All right, I'm going to get back to it. I'll see you later.
Okay, so this is the famous TikTok recipe.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
What you do is you mash it all up. Now, it's missing a key ingredient, which I've just discovered now.
Oh, what is it?
Basil.
Ah, yeah, that would be good. So it's just 3 huge things of feta,
Yeah.
a lot of tomatoes. What else is in
tomatoes.
there?
And basil.
I don't think there's any in that, Michael. Gosh, that looks good. And you use that as a pasta sauce, or?
As a pasta sauce. So you boil some pasta, run it through that, and mix it all up, and the feta congeals to the pasta. And it's like, it's gorgeous.
But we can just pour it on our couscous.
Yes.
I could really get used to this, Michael. It looks so good. Oh, Michael. It's Ruth's beef puffs.
Yeah, look at those.
I want one.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, you can have one.
I'm just going to follow you closely.
Yes, yes.
We have just spent an hour putting all the Playmobil back in its boxes.
Oh, that's
Yeah, but it means we can eat next door.
good, good, because the kitchen's trashed.
It was
Sorry.
quite sad to put away your little race, the pram race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who won?
The keen little girl who was sitting at the front of the
Yeah.
pram.
Yeah.
How thick is a flatbread supposed to be? How flat is flat? Maybe it's supposed to be that shape.
It's supposed to be rustique.
Rustique.
Okay.
Le flatbread rustique.
Okay.
That is a very hot pan.
Yeah. It's supposed to be hotter than the sun. Right.
And you pour oil on top as well.
Yeah, a little bit of oil.
Have you made these before?
You can try
This is
that one.
exciting. Oh, you made one. Hang on, let me put the light on.
This one I made earlier.
Oh, yes. Can I pull a bit off?
Yeah?
That is delicious.
Good.
I'm imagining that with the tzatziki and the sauce you just made.
Okay.
Okay, let's get this one nice and flat. Michael doesn't seem to care what shape they are. The important thing is that they are flat. All right, your next flatbread bread is a sort of oval. Is that a good shape?
Yeah, pop it in.
This is so good. So good. Most of it's already gone because we've been in the kitchen making the flatbreads. Ooh. And Michael made more bread. There's the sauce, the tzatziki, and the garlicky hummus.
And the flatbread.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Thank you very much, sir.
It's hot. Straight off the oven.
Well, I love the new Michael as chef. This is incredible. We are blessed here because, honestly, Marie, you're amazing. I'm next to two Maries who are incredible cooks as well. How is it that everyone I know is a great, great cook?
Well,
Okay. No, you're right. Fair enough, Philip.
thank you, but
You needed to balance things out.
yes, exactly.
Michael, you are a culinary genius. It's now official.
Wow, thank you.
To Michael. Cheers. A huge thank you to all of our patrons at Lalande who are making this vlog possible, especially our Dauphin and Dauphine of Lalande, Yadel and Ether, Alice Allen, Dan Bander, Wailing Banshee, Brian Barnard, Brandon and John Michael, Cecilia Begum, Denise Behrens, Daniel Banakovic, Jill Bidwell, Candice Blackburn, Candice Ned Borkowski, Clara Butcher, Carolina Calabro, Chloe Chalakani, Lindsay C. Chelton, Stephen Sarah Cole, Linda Sue Concepcion, Zoe Dorks, Jim Demersman and Richard Patternord, Sakura Dennis, Zane Dixon, Jackie Ellison, Nicholas W. Fairfax, Tracy Ferrari, Caroline Firster, Fifi Greenberg, Crystal Hardy, Brenda Harris, Delane Hallbrook, Kim Hasselhoff, David and Tong Henderson, Jacqueline Holmes and Ken Bates, Priscilla Hubler, Brian Kelsey and Phil Burnt, Jimmy Kemp, Nadia Kennedy, Lisa LaForge, Dave and Summer Lalande, Morgan Lawley, Victoria Lapine, Janet Huff Lombard, Marina, Frank Martin, Meredith, Robert Miller, Joanne Morton, Kathy Norrie, JC Ward, Maureen Palmer, Frank Proposki and James Snow, Tamara Price, Armin Ram and Tonya Renee, RJB, Bettina Rojak, Hanny Ross, Mary Ryan, Elizabeth Scanlon, Sven Schreiber, Lisa Schultz, Jennifer Shanks, Carl and Laurie Siebert, Teresa Sloan, Patty Suhu, Matthew Sinclair Wilson, Susan Stevens, Sabrina Surratt, and The Leaf House, Sarah Thornton, Colleen Troy, Renee Valelli, Victoria, Jessica Walker, Brandy Walton, Laura Watkins, Lucas Wallen, James Whalen, Cheryl Whitaker, Linda Vies, Christine Wilson, Winnie de la Coppapoo, Greg Wood, David Young, and Lodovico Zordonazzo. And thank you to all of you.